How you doing? My name's John Sikoris, and this is Sharif Sikoris, and we're the owners of Titan Medical Center.
Okay, what's going on, guys? We're back for a little bit of more bullshit. Alright, listen, you gotta forgive me, I got a little bit of a cold. You know, it's New York over here, it's fucking freezing my fucking gagoots off over here. You know how that shit goes, bro. I mean, when you're from New York or fucking New England or wherever the fuck you're from up fucking the northern part of fucking America, you're freezing your fucking nuts off. So anyway, here's that fucking shadow again. Look, that's the shadow of my camera. Look, right there, see it? I don't know why it fucking does that. I can't get it. It's a light over there, but I don't feel like fixing it. This light here, too, I should be able to... whatever. But anyway. Alright, a few of you guys getting a little bent out of shape, okay? Because in the last episode, I talked about black guys having better genetics than white guys in sports, and you get all these fucking white guys getting crazy going, hey, wait a minute, you know, they're fucking, whatever, they're not really stronger than the big white powerlifters that are from, like, fucking, those big Norwegian guys. That, listen, simmer down, okay? Listen to me. Yes, a lot of those big fucking northern, like, Viking fucking guys are monsters, okay? They're 6'7", 6'8", fucking 6'6". I know a lot of them. I see them in person, like the Mountain and all those guys, okay? And they weigh like fucking 375 pounds, some 400 pounds, and they're slinging around fucking giant weights. That's great, okay? That's fucking fantastic. But athletic-wise, being an athlete, throwing a football, okay, running and shit like that and everything, the real athleticism, like Olympic athlete type shit, they're not cutting it, alright? They're not gonna, I don't give a fuck. They're strong, okay, they can lift weight, but they're also fucking 400 pounds. If you were 400 pounds, getting your fat ass out of fucking bed is lifting 400 pounds a day, okay? So simmer down with that shit, okay? I know some of you white dudes, I'm white too, bro, okay? Simmer down, alright? But I know some of that bothers you or some reason, but it's a fucking fact, okay? And if you guys are right, that back in the days of slavery, they bred the slaves so that they can work out in the fields and they're fucking strong. What do you want me to tell you? They're fucking athletic, you know what I mean? Now, I guess some of you consider this a racist rant. I don't want to hear any of that bullshit, okay? Because I'm actually talking good about the genetics of black guys, and it's bothering some of you white dudes. And some of you black guys might think, like, that's kind of racist, you know? But it's not, all right? It's the fact. I fucking, remember Jimmy the Greek? My boy here, John, West Coast Johnny even brought that up in one of the posts, and I was going to bring it up last time, but most of you people don't even know who he is. But Jimmy the Greek in the 80s, okay, once said that blacks are better runners, better athletes than football players than whites, and it just totally, like, they were born that way, they were bred that way, and all the shit, and it fucking freaked all the, TV viewers out, and he got fired for it, all right? But it's the truth. Some of you guys are really perturbed when I made that video, and I don't understand why. And then I got guys going, wait a minute, what about swimmers? There's no black swimmers, or, there's no black hockey players, or, there's no black gymnasts in Olympics. Okay, first of all, that's because those sports don't appeal, okay, to the black community, especially, a lot of black athletes come from, like, the ghetto and shit like that, and or urban areas, really, okay? Simmer down. Let's not panic when I said the word ghetto. Oh shit, he said ghetto. That's fucking racist. But they don't fucking they don't swim, right? When you're in a fucking urban area, you're not swimming. You know what I mean? Basketball's a big sport. It's fools. What's more athletic than basketball? Run down a court, slam dunk, fucking 10 feet high and shit like that. That's an athletic sport, bro. That's why there's no fat basketball players. Okay, there might be a few that's a little on the chubbier side, but there's no fat bastards playing basketball. You can't. You would never have the endurance to do that shit. You got to be a great athlete to play basketball. All right. And I'm going to tell you, it doesn't mean that blacks can't swim. That's the biggest fucking joke I ever heard. So whoever said that, one of you guys is fucking crazy, okay? It's just that they don't pick those. That sport's not really available to them, okay? That's not available to them, but that doesn't mean that they can't swim. I mean, come on, give me a break. Same thing with gymnastics. Are you kidding me? There are a few black gymnasts, and they're great. But you can't fucking... If that's not a sport that appeals to that people, but if they decided to fucking play gymnastics, they're built more for that than anybody. So, relax with that. I must have touched a raw nerve. Just like when I say at the end of the thing about the fathers, deadbeat fathers, one or two of you guys are fucking crazy. You know what I mean? I'm not giving a bitch my money. Simmer down. Simmer down, bro. Simmer down with that shit. Okay? One guy, my wife and I, we have an agreement. My ex-wife, she doesn't ask for money. Well, dude, you should be paying. Okay, you should be paying. As a man pays. Okay, a real man pays. Doesn't matter. Fuck the wife. Okay? Relax, though. If you guys have an agreement, and she don't want your money, but yet you said to me you still pay. You still pay for everything the kids do, but you don't give her the support. That's all right. That's what she agrees to. As long as you pay and you see your kids, that's all that matters. All right? Well, you guys, my God, you guys jump on me like, you motherfucker, Ooh, Jesus Christ, holy shit. Powerlifters, you forgot about powerlifters. All the powerlifters are white. They're big Norwegian guys or whatever, Scandinavians. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, so what? They can lift up a concrete ball. They can't run from here to the door right there without... Give me a fucking break. They can't jump and slam a basketball. Of course they're going to lift up a fucking concrete ball or fucking sling some fucking weight. They weigh fucking 400 pounds. You know what I mean? I give up. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm not politically correct. I'm like anally direct. You're fucking killing me, some of you guys. You're fucking attacking me like, holy Christ. Shit. That doesn't mean that every fucking black guy's more genetically gifted than white guys. I'm just saying in general. And the best bodybuilders are black. And what about Dorian Yates? What about Jay Cutler? Give me a fucking break with that shit. Those guys were blocky. And yeah, believe me, but their lines aren't better than fucking... Let me tell you something. If Flex Wheeler put his fucking nose to the grindstone, he would have beat fucking Dorian, and he would have beat fucking Jay. Come on. The structure, bro. The structure. You're dealing with somebody, the difference might have been conditioning and stuff, but don't give me that other bullshit. Let's be fucking real, okay? Alright, I get enough of this shit. We already talked about this last week, but I have to fucking straighten this out, because there's a big topic on the last video, big comments about that shit. Oh, the Scandinavian bodybuilders, the Scandinavian powerlifters. These fucking guys. Get out of here. Alright. Clipboard here. Alright. My notes. Alright. I hold it fast because I know some of you guys pause. Let's see his notes. You know what I mean? It's not any fucking business. Anyway. Alright. Here we go. Another one of those fucking names. Lakatos Jot. Jot. Anyway. He wants to know, why are so many bodybuilders dying today? Like Rich Piana, Big Country. Oh, come on, guys. You gotta be kidding me. Sorry. I told you, New York City fucking got the bronchitis thing going. Why are so many bodybuilders dying today? First of all, in the fucking 80s, tell you fucking guys that I've been in the clubs, Dorian Yates, It was, I'm not, maybe I shouldn't mention it, but Craig Titus, a lot of guys. Let's just say a lot of guys. Okay, we were all together in the clubs, and those guys were all doing ecstasy and fucking drinking and doing other shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, first of all, a lot of bodybuilders like to party. That's a fact. Okay, and some of them like to fucking do coke. Others do opiates. Back then, guys were hooked on Nubane. Even Dave Palumbo talks about how he was hooked on Nubane. Okay? You see injection marks in their fucking arms and stuff. So what I'm trying to tell you is that these bodybuilders, it's not like the old days where you, like Bill Pearl, woke up at 4:30 in the morning, I did my brisk morning run, and, I ate my fucking vegan breakfast and all. It's not like that anymore, bro. Okay? These guys actually party more, and they look for a drug for every fucking process in the body. I've already told you this. Some of you don't get it. They take a drug to go to bed. They take a drug to wake up. They take stuff just to make them shit more, okay? They take stuff, to block cortisone. They take stuff to block estrogen. They take stuff to boost their testosterone. They take steroids and everything, but they boost stuff to boost their thyroid, okay? Thyroid hormone. They boost all kind. They take a drug for every fucking and they take a lot of them. And when you read the litany list of shit, like even the Dallas McCarver was taken and all that stuff, when you start throwing in all these peptides and fucking mixing them with fucking, insulin and things that help to make you more sensitive to insulin and all these other fucking drugs and blocking cortisone, dude, you're asking for trouble. You know how many fucking chemical processes you're throwing off in your body? You don't find it funny? Or a little, not funny, but you don't find it a little strange that all these bodybuilders are getting kidney problems, heart problems, and when they all die, it's all of the same shit. Kidney, heart. I could have sworn we talked about this before. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'll say it again. Kidney, heart, liver, those three things, you're killing it. Okay, it's tough enough taking steroids, especially oral steroids. Right? We all know that. Who doesn't know about D-ball killing the fucking liver and anadrol killing the liver? You're taking these fucking Tren, which is no such thing as Tren. It's somebody made it somewhere. It's a home brew. You can't go to a pharmacy and say, "Excuse me, can I have a bottle of Tren? I have a prescription here." They're not going to give it to you because there's no such thing. All right, I'm going to tell you my Tren story, but I'm not going to tell it to you today. I tell you that all the time. I'll give you a Tren story. It's a great story. I'm keeping you fucking hanging, but, there's no such thing as Tren, okay? And anything that makes you fucking cough where you got a meatball stuck in your fucking throat, or, stuck in your lung and shit like that, or, anything that fucking does the shit that Tren does to you, gives you fucking psychotic dreams, and it makes you sweat like a motherfucker, is definitely bad shit. It's not the healthiest thing on your body. Yeah, okay, you'll grow muscle, but if injecting toxic waste and made you grow muscle, some of you motherfuckers would do it. You wouldn't give a shit that you're putting toxic waste in it. You do it when you take DNP. You might as well take fucking pure fucking poison and inject yourself when you do DNP because it's fucking bad. Okay, but what am I gonna tell you? Like Dave Palumbo says, the amount of DNP you take to make you actually burn fat, and then the amount that you take that kills you is close to the same amount. So if you take just a little bit more than the part that makes you fucking actually work, it kills you. All right? I know a girl that died. My friend's girlfriend died from taking DMP. All right? Trying to get ready for a show. Is it worth it for what? So you get a fucking trophy? In the NPC, you get what are you getting? Ugats? You know what I mean? So you could be an Instagram model. Hi. Give me a fucking break. All right? Give me a fucking break. You want to know why bodybuilders are dying? Because of that shit. Because they're chemical fucking juggernauts. That's why. Okay? I live like a lion and die like a lamb. Ha 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 ha. You bullshit. You fucking lying fucks. I told you this already. Your shit's laying on your bed, your mother's sitting there crying, "Oh, what did you do? What did you do, you fucking Momo?" You know what I mean? And you're like, "Mom, please, pray for me." Then all of a sudden, you see. Okay? All that fucking living like a lion bullshit. Give me a break. Okay? Anyway, but, I don't know. Look, you're asking me a question. I've already fucking answered this, so I'm not going to give it too much more time. Guys take a lot of chemicals, all right? You're going to kill your liver. It's just it's 1 and 1 is 2. They're worried about taking too much Tylenol, killing your liver. Too much Advil kills your kidneys. So you can imagine, all right? They tell you not to take more than two or twice a day of that. Or you fucking get kidney problem, or you get a liver problem. So you can imagine, with all those pills that these guys taking, all these injections, all these chemicals, you throw your whole fucking chemistry off. Your whole fucking chemistry. So, that's why they're fucking dying, alright? You shouldn't be taking insulin. It's just two friends that die from insulin. It's stupid. It's, especially you fucking guys out there. Okay? You average fucking momos out there take a fucking insulin. You're being a fucko, okay? I understand if, you're top 5 in the Olympia and you have a chance to win the Olympia. Even that, you're risking a lot. Okay? You're risking a lot. And you're asking your body to fucking, deal with a lot. But there's a payoff a little bit. But to walk around and be Mr. Mall or Mr. Beach, you're a fucking moron. Yeah, I always tell the story about me and Bob Bonham, it was with Robbie Lopez, Victor Martinez, Fakri Mubarak, Craig Titus, Kelly Ryan, Craig Titus' wife, John Romano was there, who else, King Kamali, you know what I mean? We were all at the bar and shit, and I remember later on we went upstairs and I see there's a guy standing in a corner like this and Bob Bonham's hitting me. He goes, look. And I look, and it's Dorian, and he's fucking stuck in a corner, and he's just like, and he's just like bouncing around with his head down like this and shit, and he had a mesh shirt on, And then later on, we saw Dorian out on the dance floor, and it was like, we were looking over the balcony. This is Sound Factory. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, it was a Sound Factory. This is like 2003. But anyway, we were looking over the balcony, and it was an ocean of club kids, an ocean. I mean, they used to get 10,000 fucking people in a night at this club. And, there'd be celebrities there and everything. Yeah, there's Madonna, there's this one. Anyway, so it'd be an ocean. And you see Dorian, he fucking, what's his name? Junior Vasquez was the DJ. And he would drop down like fucking, not like snow, but like misty snow, Shit would fall, and people be dancing. And that song, he was doing that song, Disco. Shiny disco balls. Disco. Anyway, he fucking, we're looking, and Dorian Yates had his hands up to the clouds, and he was dancing. He had sunglasses on, and he was like fucking bouncing and shit. And all you saw were these club kids all around him, an ocean of it. And we were laughing and fucking laughing. We had great times. And Dorian's a great guy. Don't get me wrong. I love and I respect him. I think he's one of the smartest fucking bodybuilders ever. And when he speaks, I listen, okay? When he gets into that Holocaust shit, though, and that fucking conspiracy shit, I don't want to get into that. That shit's bullshit. But everything else, I think he's dead on. And I love him and respect him. And he's not the only one. They were all like that. I mean, I seen, Johnny Romano, all of them. They were all fucking lit, that night. I don't do drugs, so when I'm straight. Bob Bonham don't do drugs either. He'll drink a little bit, but I don't do anything. And we'll sit around, we'll watch everybody all fucked up. Kamali was pretty straight that night, too. But everybody else was fucked. Anyway. All right. Let's talk about something else. Anyway, these bodybuilders, you know why they're dying. Come on. They're chemical fucking juggernauts. That's why. You put enough fucking toxic shit in your body, it's not like the old days. Took a few deep balls, took some Deca, shot a test, and I'm feeling good. It's not like that anymore, bro. The girls do that today. Fucking bikinis girls do that shit. Okay? Bikini girls do what fucking guys did years ago. Remember, Schwarzenegger and all those guys, they didn't do fucking drugs all year long. Okay? They did it only part-time. Sometimes 4, 5, 6 months out of the year. They take 6 months off. Okay? Schwarzenegger used to do it like 5 months before a bodybuilding show. That's it. They didn't do steroids all year round. Okay? That's why you didn't see the bitch tits back then like you do. That's why these guys weren't fucking dying. Dying of kidneys and livers. It didn't come till much later. So, anyway. I can't talk about this shit anymore. Alright, next step. Next subject. You know, I was just talking to my boy Tommy, and he was reminding me of a fucking funny story. You know, back in, I think it was 1989, maybe the latest 1990, but I'm pretty sure it was 1989. Vince Commerford was here with us, okay? Vinny Commerford, God rest his soul. You could look him up. Most of you guys should know he is, dude, he was a phenomenal bodybuilder. He was like a Lee Priest, but his shoulders were super broad. He was a fucking monster, bro. Probably one of the greatest short bodybuilders ever, okay? His brother used to train at my gym. I owned the gym, okay? I owned it. It was a powerhouse gym. His brother Matt used to train there, so I knew Vinny. Vinny was a good fucking guy. He was a fun guy. You know, he actually taught me a bunch of shit too, you know, about the sodium and, you know, giving you a pump and all this other shit. Anyway, so one time we took Vinny down. We were down at Hellfire Club, Hellfire, which is an S&M club in New York. We took him down there. He liked it. We were all crazy. Vinny was a crazy guy. Okay, Vince, he was a crazy guy. He was a madman, but he liked to have fun. So we were down there, and it was a bunch of guys. We used to see first. They used to have this guy who was a little bit of a waiter. He used to go around more like a bar back. He would pick up, you know, glasses and shit and stuff. And if you wanted a drink, you could order from him. All right, he was gay, and he had like long hair. Okay, and he had a little fucking goatee, and he looked like Jesus, you know what I'm saying? He was skinny, and he used to wear these little shorts, and he was very, very gay. He was like, so gay, it wasn't funny, bro. And he'd be sitting there, and we used to call him Tinkerbell, you know what I mean? Because he'd be like prancing around, and he'd be dancing and stuff, you know, and you know, he's snapping his hair, you know, like a girl. And, so we're down there, and there's a bunch of fucking meatheads. I think they were from Brooklyn. I'm not sure. But they were all wearing Gold's Gym shirts, and, you know, they were bodybuilders and shit, and they came over to me and Vinny Commerford, and they were like, oh, hey, what's on? You know, bullshit fucking meathead talk for just a few minutes. But we were with our girls, so then they left, and there was about 4 or 5 of them. And, you know, they were getting a little fucking rowdy in there, and, you know, they didn't tolerate shit down there. It was an S&M club. It was like very seedy. It was, you know, it was delicious though. It was dark and fucking dirty. I loved it. But anyway, so they're down there, and then we notice in a corner that Tinkerbell is arguing with one of them. And next thing we know, we see this fucking guy throws a punch and hits Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell goes flying back, and he comes out, and he kicks. Whop! Boom! One kick, he knocks the guy out. Like a karate kick, you know, like a fucking roundhouse, bang! Karate kick. Now, the other guys all jump on him. He grabs one guy in a headlock, okay, while he took the other guy and bounced the guy's head off his knee. And the guy he had in a headlock, he just pushed, and the guy fainted. So I guess he cut off his fucking wind, his blood, you know what I mean? And he put the guy out, so the guy fainted. And now there was, you know, another guy, and he fucking jumps up, and he kicks that guy, pop, in the head, and that was it. So they got 4 fucking guys on the ground, okay? There was another one, but he was off somewhere. I don't know where the fuck he was. But there were 4 fucking big meathead bodybuilders on the ground. And then you see Tinkerbell snapping his hair, and he's like, you motherfuckers, you know, and he was like really gay, you know? And it just goes to show you, because I remember we talked to him after. I was like, yo, dude, where the fuck did you learn that shit? And he was like, just because I'm a faggot doesn't mean I can't fight, you know? And he told me, you know, like did martial arts, you know? And he did, I guess, jujitsu or something, because he knew what he was doing. He just took this guy and fucking grabbed him, pop, 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 in 2 seconds, the guy was out. He fainted, just like when you see these jujitsu guys put somebody in a fucking sleeper hold. You know what I mean? And that's what he did. Put him in a sleeper hold. Fucking guy fainted, but as he did that, one arm he's doing that, and the other arm he hits this guy's fucking head right off his knee. And he hit it about 3 times, and then the guy was down. By the time he was done, all of them were on the ground. And then he just sashayed, Shantae. He used to wear these little fucking shorts, like little pink shorts and shit like that, with a little tank top, and, you know, and I'm telling you, he had to be he was about 6 feet tall, but he was maybe $140, you know what I mean? He was skinny as a rail, long fucking hair, little tiny goatee, like I said. But that goes to show you could never, ever, ever underestimate guys. Never, ever. I've seen a few guys who fight in the UFC. okay? And they're fucking tiny, and they're skinny, and you think, dude, I'll fucking kill this motherfucker. And what he would do to you wouldn't even be funny, bro. Wouldn't even be funny what he would do to you. I'm just saying, so you never know. You never underestimate because a guy is skinny or small, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You see those big Scandinavian powerlifters we were talking about before? A guy like that would kill those guys. It would kill one of those Scandinavian bodybuilders. If a dude is a skilled martial artist, it doesn't matter. I've seen it happen before. Okay, I never saw a Tinkerbell kind of guy do that shit. But I remember years ago I used to bounce and I saw this one little skinny guy and a big guy took him outside and they were going to fight and he knocked the big guy out. You know, little fucking runty kid looking guy. Okay, and when I was in jail, the baddest dude in the jail was this little Spanish kid. But he was fucking crazy. He'd still take your eye out with a fucking plastic fork. He didn't give a shit. But I'm just telling you, bro. I'm just telling you. When I heard this story, I remember Vince Commerford was like, oh my God. He couldn't fucking believe it. He was like, yo, look at this fucking guy. You know what I mean? Look at him. Holy shit. And he just knocked out everybody around him. They were all unconscious, all of them. All right? And the rest of the bouncers came and he took him out. He wasn't even a bouncer. He was just like a bar back and shit. So you never know. Watch who you fuck with. I told you. I'll tell you a story about my girlfriend, actually. Remind me. I'm going to have to write that down. Maybe I'll tell that one next week. Okay, about my girlfriend. It's a story about my girlfriend and this guy. It was a boxer. I'll tell that story. It's a good story, to be honest with you. It also shows you how you got to watch who you fuck with. Just because you think you're a bodybuilder, dude, bodybuilders are the first ones to hit the ground hard. Look, there was just a big Russian powerlifter fought some MMA guy in a bar outside. And he was like a Russian superstar power, way bigger than this little MMA guy. And the MMA guy kicked him in the head, knocked him to the ground, and he killed him. He kicked him in the head so hard. The big powerlifter died. Google it, okay? Big Russian powerlifter. I believe it was Russian or Polish. It was Russian. I'm pretty sure of it. And he died. It was on. They had it. They fought outside, and there was a camera outside. So you got a surveillance camera. It picked up the whole thing. And the big guy took off his shirt, and he's this big powerlifter guy, about 300 fucking something pounds, and he's over there, and this little fucking guy standing there, probably about 5'6", 5'7", you know, average build, and he fucking killed him. Watch who you fuck with. Watch who you fuck with. You never fucking know. I'm just telling you that right now. He's a little fool for thought. Don't think because some guy's big and looks like Big Rammy. That don't mean shit. Just means they hit the ground harder. Alright, sometimes I gotta step out of myself here and just do the right thing and say the way I feel. And even though this has nothing to do with bodybuilding, if it's gonna bother you, step out, okay? Step out, don't watch this part, because I gotta make my fucking self clear. Alright? That caravan that's coming through Mexico, alright? These people want a new life, and, you know, this, that, the other thing, and they're a bunch of fucking animals. They're throwing rocks at fucking cops. I've had Mexican cops who are from Mexico, that actually are fans of the Rambler Freak, talking smack. Me, Greg, okay? I say the Rambler Freak because I'm always going to be known as the Rambler Freak, alright? They talk to me about this shit, because they're into working out, but they also fucking know that I'm outspoken. And they tell me how, these animals are fucking throwing rocks at them, and they're fucking, it's causing a lot of trouble down there. Now, let me just tell you something. Oh, they're human beings. Yeah, well, guess what, okay? They're not good human beings. The Nazi regime were human beings, too. Does that mean that because they're human beings, they're good? Or does that mean that they're better human beings than our own Americans? Sorry. Charity begins at home. Number one. Number two, not everybody in that caravan's bad. But, listen to me, okay? You come here to New York City, and you got homeless Americans sleeping on the sidewalk with no shoes on, even in the winter. I've seen them laying. I remember even when I was a kid, once I was on a subway, and I'm looking like this, and it was a black guy laying next to me. And the bottom of his feet was just giant open wounds, okay? I've seen rats fucking attacking people down in the subways. Some people live in the subways, or even in where the sewers are in New York City. They live there. They don't have a home, okay? They eat out of garbage pails. They live on the side of the road. They sit there and they beg. They beg for food. They beg for money. Sometimes they want to buy drugs with it. Sometimes they want to buy drink. A lot of them just want food. And you people in this country, that fucking bleeding heart fuckers, want to help these people from another country who are coming here waving their flag, showing disrespect, saying, "Oh, Donald Trump's going to let me in. I don't give a shit. I'm a human. I have a right. I want asylum." Well, let me tell you something. My mother used to tell me charity begins at home. Okay? So before you feed them, and before you house somebody who's coming here illegally, okay? Illegally. My family's immigrants. They're from Italy, okay? But they came here through the front door. They applied. They came to Ellis Island. All of that shit, okay? These motherfuckers think they're just gonna come here when you got human beings on the fucking ground eating fucking what rats don't even want to eat in New York City. And it's around the whole country, okay? You can go to the worst cities, in this country, and you'll see broken down schoolhouses, okay? You'll see all these places, kids displaced from their families, all kinds of fucking homelessness, and people living in cardboard boxes. You got cities broken down like Detroit and places like that, and places in Chicago and New York, okay? They're broken down. The people there are fighting each other like fucking animals just to get food and everything. And you're worried about feeding and giving these people housing and food first over your own Americans, your own citizens? Man, where I come from, that's fucking wrong, bro. And if you bleeding hearts feel that way, then you open up your doors, okay? You let them sleep in your fucking house. Let's see how long that lasts. You give them your money. But if I'm going to give money, I'm going to give it to that fucking homeless guy on the side of the road. And I've done it many, many a time. I've taken off my sneakers and given them to them, okay? I've taken off my jacket. I'm legendary for that shit, and I feel very proud for it. My girlfriend who passed away used to give her food. I would buy her food, and she stopped the car and give it to homeless guys and stuff, okay? So let me tell you something. Before you go fucking bleeding your heart for some bunch of Caravan full of fucking troublemakers and shit like that, who, they're not homeless. They left their home. They're waving their flag. Their home sucks so bad. Why? And you're waving your flag and all that stuff, okay? They're waving their flag, and they left their homes to come here. But they're coming here with bad intentions. I'm sorry, but that shit has to stop. That shit has to stop. It's bull fucking shit. Not while there's people eating out of garbage pails in New York City. You feed them first. You put shoes on their feet. It's winter, and they got no fucking shoes. They live in a subway. They live underneath the ground in the subway trains, in the holes and stuff under the ground, in the tunnels. They live there. Okay? Some live in cardboard boxes on the side of the road. They lay on top of the subway grills so the heat comes up in the winter. They live in a sewer fucking tunnel. In a sewer tunnel with rats. They eat fucking bugs and shit. These people have nobody. They're the forgotten people, bro. They're the forgotten people. These are forgotten Americans. Some of them fought for this country. Okay? So don't go giving me no bullshit about taking care of all the fucking people first. That's the way I look at it. If you don't like my fucking feelings, hey, listen, it's got nothing to do with race. I don't give a shit because there's black guys that are homeless. There's Spanish guys that are homeless. There's white guys that are homeless. There's Asian people that are homeless. Okay? Okay? But they're Americans. It doesn't matter their race. It matters that they're from this country. They're one of our own. They're our own brothers and sisters, and we take care of our own brothers and sisters first. Not some other country's fucking rejects. Okay? We take care of our own first. You want to feed these other people from another country first? Okay? You want to house them first? You want to clothe them first? Fuck you. And some of those poor homeless, some of them were vets who fought so that you could sit on Facebook in your warm house, okay? Or Instagram. Here's a picture. You know what I'm saying? They fought so you have the right to do that. So you have your freedoms. Okay, well, you were out at movies with your girl or going to dinner with your man and all that shit. They were sitting in a dirt hole in some nation that God forgot. Okay? so that you have your rights. And now they're living, eating fucking out of a garbage pail, no shoes on their fucking feet, and you want to help this fucking caravan? Fuck them. Sorry. Sorry. And I don't mean to offend anybody. My girlfriend is Mexican, off the boat, okay? Her mother was deported under the great Obama, okay? Her mother was deported. Unfortunately, now she's back. Just telling you. I don't want to hear any more of this bullshit. America first. If you don't like it, if you're one of those people, America was never great, it sucked and all that shit, goodbye. Go find another country. You'll be crawling on your knees back. Go let these fucking caravan people in your house, like that girl in Germany, let them in her house. You know what they did? They killed her. It's Gregg Valentino telling you, I'm sorry, I don't mean to get political, but I live in New York, and I know what it's like to see the homeless. The real homeless. Those people aren't homeless. They left their homes. They walked out of their homes. These people in New York City don't even have shoes on their feet. Fuck you. Hold on. I just want to end this week, okay, with saying about this rant here. I know some of you people might feel like I'm cold-hearted, but it's not the case, okay? I'm not being heartless, okay? I'm not being heartless. I care about my people first, just like you take care of your family, okay? These are our people. It's not about being heartless, okay? I feel for some of those people in the caravan, the good ones, but hey, listen, you left your homes, okay? We can't, come knock on the front door, we'll see what we can do. But these are the people I got to take care of first. It doesn't matter what the ethnic group is that's coming. Like I said before, I don't care if they're Italians, okay, and I'm Italian-American, get the fuck out, okay? Here's the thing. Where is all the women with the vagina hats? Look at these girls right here. Homeless, okay? Homeless. Young girls, homeless on the street. No shoes on their feet, laying on top of grids just to stay warm, on subway grids, with no shoes on. I'm sorry, but the meaning of my rant here is that they come first. And don't you think that they deserve, for the country that they were raised in, their parents probably, pay taxes. They were once somebody's baby. They were once loved by somebody. These other people, they're not leaving oppression. They're just running away from their homes, looking for a better way. I understand that. But what about our people? These are my sisters laying on the street here, okay? So where's the vagina hats marching for them, okay? Where's the screaming marching for those? As well as the men, all of them, okay? These are all brothers and sisters. So a lot of them are once vets fought for this country. It's all my rant is about. It's not it's not anti-anything. It's pro-America and pro-poor people, real people who need the money. Instead of Obama sending $900 billion to Iran, should have cleaned up the streets of this country, okay? Then maybe we could think about taking in more people and financing their lives. I'm going to finance somebody's life. It's that little girl you see right here in this picture. Alright. Enough said. Alright, that's it for this week. Can't give you guys too much, and you get spoiled. I'm just kidding. I know, I love you fucking guys. You guys are good. A lot of you guys are really good guys, and I just want you to know, I try to answer a lot of your freaking comments down here. So when you leave comments, you can also leave questions that you want me to answer right here, okay? Or you can send them to Joe. So if you got questions, put them down here. You know what I'm saying? Put them down. Alright? Again, the show is sponsored by Titan Medical. I get nothing fucking from Titan Medical other than they sponsor the show. What I'm trying to tell you is, I'm not saying this for money, but if you guys really want to be safe, And you don't want no bullshit. And you want to know you're getting legit shit. They deal with doctors. They deal with blood work. It's the real fucking deal. Okay? So if you go to Titan Medical, you're going to go where the pros go, both male and female. Okay? They even got vitamin preparations and everything. All that shit is legit. So I get nothing out of you guys going up there. Okay? But what I'm just trying to tell you is if you get a list, here's a list of, oh, I get this list right here, you know, and it's got all these drugs I can get, or I can get Primo this, I can get the Trend that, and I get... You're out of your fucking mind, okay? If you want to deal with that shit, you're fucking crazy. So, whatever. Go to Titan Medical, don't go to Titan Medical. Don't blame me. Also, I'm going to be doing a show with, for Joe here, Muscle Sport Mag. I'm going to be doing a show, I believe I'm going to be doing a Country Crush show. And it's going to be basically about training, okay? So, you know, because Country Crush, with the Country Crush handles, which I'm going to show you when everything gets together here. So get your training questions ready. Make them legit questions, okay? We'll do this shit. We're going to work on training. It's going to be pretty much mostly strictly training. Maybe a little diet if you want to know, but we want to do the, you know, it's dedicated to Country Crush. There, we're going to sponsor the show, and we're going to talk about training. It's going to be their show, okay? So we're going to be doing that. I got a bunch of things coming, all right? Listen, all right, so that's it for this week, okay? Remember, put your questions down here. I want to answer your questions, okay? If you want to know anything about, you know, bodybuilding or certain things about bodybuilding, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You know, steroids, drugs, fucking, you name it, I'll talk about it. But, you know, make them legit. Or send them to Joe, all right? And he gets them to me. All right, guys. Stop fucking around. I got my eye on you. Stop fucking around. Be good to your girl, be good to your wife, be good to your significant other. If your father, do the right thing by your fucking kids. Don't be a deadbeat. I fucking hate deadbeats. Anyway, I love you guys, man. Thanks for being here. See you next fucking week. Stop fucking around.
At Titan Medical Center, we are here to make you feel better, look better, and perform better. We're here to get you to your optimal levels in the most natural way possible. We are a boutique-style clinic without the boutique-style costs. All medications are monitored and prescribed by a physician. Let us help you get the results you've been wanting. Come to Titan Medical Center for the most cutting-edge therapies and the most current information on how to take the most natural approach to your health.